Hello there guys, it's Ben here from SW6 Lions TV. I hope you're all well. Guys, I'm back with a watch along. Here we go, Man City v Chelsea. Let's fucking do them, boys. We'll start with the lineup. I've got it in front of me. Mendy, Abramovic, Christensen, Rudiger, James, Alonso, so going back five. Kante and Gilmore in the middle, interesting. Then we've got Ziyech, Werner and Pulisic up top, which leaves Kepa, Emerson, Zuma, Jorginho, Havertz, Hudson-Odoi, Abraham and Giroud on the bench. So, first thing about the team, I don't know. I've always had questions over Tuchel's teams, but he's always proved me wrong. So, let's do it, boys. Up the Chelsea. Guys, I've put out a little question and answer on Twitter. Obviously, when you're watching this, it'll obviously be over, but so I'm going to be answering a few questions during this watch along as well. The first one is from Matt. Hope you're well, Matt. Most improved player this season. I've got to say, there's a case for Mason Mount, but he was good. He was good last season, but he has stepped it up to a new level. So you could say Mason Mount, but for me, this might be a bit of a weird one because you might think he's been good anyway, but Kante, because under Lampard he was going through a proper blip, and he looked poor, and everyone was saying, oh, he's over, he's past it, but then you've got back, then you're watching him now, and he's like two players again. He's looking like back to his best. So I've got to probably say N'Golo Kante for me, because the last few, he's one of the big reasons why we're in the semi-final, the final of the Champions League and the final of the FA Cup. So for me, it's got to be Kante. Good question. Most influential player this season, Mason Mount, without a shadow of a doubt. He's just been unbelievable. Like off the ball, on the ball, goals. He scored very important goals, like against Madrid. Obviously, he scored that second goal just to kill the nerves. Yeah, it's got to be Mount. Off the ball, he works so hard. He gets the ball back, he puts it in. I also think Aspilicueta has been really good as well. And yeah, but Mount there for me, just purely because of the goals and his work rate. But yeah, great question. There's not really much going on in this game at the moment. It's two teams just trying to keep the ball and not really much happening. So we'll go on to another question. Has football been ruined by owners and VAR? Yes. The game has been... Oh, hold on. Go on. Go on! Oh, Alonso, you fucker. Dummied it. Boys, go on in. Go on, Ziyech. Fucking hell, he loses it. Of course he does. I'm still not a fan of Ziyech. If you are, you are. Oh shit, they're on the counter. That's too far. Yeah, so if you are a fan of Ziyech, you are, but I'm not. I just think he's lazy. I think he's crap. Actually, I'm gonna put it out there. But if you like him, then you like him, don't you? We all have our players that we like and dislike. But I don't think he'll be at Chelsea long. I really don't. I think if he stays next season, I think that'll be it. I think he'll be gone. Anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked there. Has football been ruined by owners and VAR? Yes, 100%. 100%. Like, football's just like... Football's just not the same anymore. Like, we've all gone into this Super League, like all of us 6 clubs, but you look at Arsenal, right? And we're all culpable of it, but they are shit. And they're not even in Europe anymore. They're not even in the Europa League. They haven't even qualified for Europa League, and they're sitting 10th. And you think they're going to go into a Super League? Like Spurs, what are you? For them, I can see why they wanted it, but I expected better from actually City and Chelsea. And like people say, oh, they weren't in it. They were just scared about being left behind by the big club, like the other clubs. But come on, man. If them two don't go into it, then the thing don't happen anyway. So I don't really buy all that crap. But as you see Man United protesting the other day, and this thing about all of them running on the pitch and stuff. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but getting that game cancelled and causing that stir makes you listen, makes you look up and listen. Because if it's outside the ground, like, owners don't care. Jesus Christ. Owners don't care about stuff like that. Like, they can deal with that. But when you do stuff like that, they know it's real. So owners, but with Abramovic, obviously, it's obviously not. Hit it, Reese. Oh, lovely. Oh, Werner's just hit it offside. Good finish though. But yeah, if you look at Abramovic, he does love Chelsea, and like I genuinely think he does. But I do think it's obviously more Bruce Buck that did it, and I think he can buck off, as fucking one of them posters said, which I thought was great. But yeah, I think owners are ruining it. Like Arsenal owners, they don't give a crap, which I don't care. I don't care about Arsenal anyway. But same with Tottenham, don't give a crap. Man United, the Glazers, they obviously want them out as well. But with us, I think we're quite lucky. I think Roman actually does quite care about Chelsea, and this Super League it can never happen. It can never happen. Like, the players wouldn't have done it anyway. But it was scary for the time being. Boys, we are pissing it. Go on, Werner. Drive! Oh, mate. That is shocking. That's what annoys me about Werner sometimes. He just doesn't make the right decision. He's offside anyway, to be fair. The referee, the flipping linesman didn't put his flag up though. That's a shocking finish though. But yeah, great question though. Has football been ruined by VAR? VAR, I haven't even got onto that. VAR, it hasn't really gone against Chelsea too much, but it's a shambles. It is an absolute shambles. Like they look at the screen, right, and they still manage to get it wrong. Like, these referees, they're bottle jobs, and whoever's in VAR in Stockley Park, wherever it is, they're bottle jobs. Like I don't know what's going on with them, but like, you think, oh, okay, going to VAR, like they'll get the right decision. These people, like, they know the game, well, they're supposed to, and it's still a bullshit decision. Like, what are you doing? You've got a screen you're looking at. We're all at home and we all come to the same conclusion, but them twats somehow come with the opposite conclusion. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It's the game is not the same anymore, and you just got to accept it. Like, it's going to move forward and stuff, but it's bollocks, really. No. Another question we get quite a lot is, if Lampard was still in charge, would we be where we are? So top 4, Champions League final and FA Cup final. And my answer is very clear, and it's no, we wouldn't be. Clearly, because he couldn't get these players motivated. Now, whether that's his fault, whether that's the players' fault, whether maybe it's a bit of both, they just didn't perform under him at the end of the day. And maybe I don't know what makes a manager great. I think it might be just the man management. But Tuchel seems very in detail. Like, even from that first training session when he came in, like, he was on the pitch, and you could see him like proper coaching on the training ground. So I don't know if it's something to do with that, and they all know what they're doing now. But surely Lampard could have, like, I don't know. I think a 5 at the back's very very crucial into what Tuchel's doing now, because it just offers more. It just offers more defending and going forward, because we have 2 pretty decent wing backs. So yeah, it's a tough one, but for me, that question is a definite. No, he just wouldn't. But the funny thing is, like, we all went into like meltdown, didn't we, when they sat Lampard, and we were like, oh my god, how have they done this? And then they've got Tuchel in, and he said everything, even from the even from the get-go, he came in and he was like, look, nothing against Lampard, like, he's a club legend, and like him just saying that just like made you on his side straight away. Like, he's really good with the press, and he's really obviously good with his players. So everything's good at the moment, but as I said, this is still the same crop of players that lets a few managers down. So I'm not going to get too ahead of myself, but I'm way behind Tuchel. I think he's great. I think he's really good. Back him all the way. But yeah, very happy with the team. Everyone's performing, everyone's involved, everyone's seen, there's no negativity coming out the camp. Let's keep it that way. Places near Fulham Broadway where I can watch the Champions League final. Do you know what? I'm actually not really, I don't really go to pubs around there. I normally go a bit further out, but I've been to a few pubs with the Pensioner. I don't know if that's showing it. That's a great pub, to be fair. But it all depends on, obviously, all this COVID crap, don't it? But the Pensioner's really good. I like that. It's a great pub. We sometimes go there before the games, sometimes go there after, but I'm not going to lie, I can't really help you on that one. If anyone knows any good ones, then definitely drop it in the comment section below. I'm looking to do that in my garden and just get a screen outside in the garden and just get a few people around and watch it in the garden. Obviously, if it's at Wembley, then obviously try and get a ticket, but you never know what's going to happen with UEFA, do you? They're just greedy bastards. They'll just do it wherever they can to get the money. So yeah, sorry mate, can't really help you on that one, but if anyone can, then drop it in the comment section below, because worst comes to worst, I'll do that as well. I don't know if Chelsea will show it. They might show it in Stamford Bridge, I'm not sure. They'll probably only have a limited amount of people to go, but who knows? I might show it at Stamford Bridge. For fuck's sake! Christensen, you... Right, how funny is this actually? Well, it's not funny, but someone put the most improved player. Someone asked me that, and someone replied Christensen. He's just absolute cocked it up. Let's have a look at this. Now, what is he doing? What is he doing? Has he pushed him there? No, he hasn't. Fucking shit. What is Christensen doing? That's so poor. No, that's poor. That's fucking poor. I know Christensen's got a mistake in him. And I know people love Christensen. I don't understand it. People love him, but I'm not in that camp, man. I'm in the camp where he's got a mistake in him. I was having a debate about that with someone today, actually. Like, Zuma or Christensen. I'm like, mate, Zuma for me. Like, he just offers more. Defensive, here he comes. Zuma's coming on now. He offers more goal threat. Christensen, he's like a weak defender. He's not like a proper. I like the old-fashioned defenders, man. I'm all about the old-fashioned defenders that will get in there and proper win the ball. But like Christensen, to me, he's too timid. Oh, I don't like that. But everyone, he's pretending he's injured now. And don't get me wrong, he might be injured, but it weren't a freak. It weren't a foul. It weren't a foul. Penalty. We are a shambles at the back. Billy Gilmore, for fuck's sake, man. This is a fucking joke. The last 2 minutes, we've just been getting dominated. That's harsh. I don't know if that's a pen. That just shows, doesn't it, how good City are. They just going to be 2-0 this. Oh, he dinked it! You fucking wanker! You tosspot! What's he doing? You fucking idiot! What a cheeky little bastard. Oh, unlucky Aguero. Don't try that. Oh, when that doesn't come off, that is disgusting. I don't want you after that, mate. It's not happening up top for Werner. Bro, it's painful watching him sometimes, and I know he's decent and stuff, but there's just a part of me that thinks you don't have a fucking clue what you're doing. Like, it's fucking laughable sometimes. Oi, what are you doing? Here she is. Yeah, it's laughable sometimes. That's what Chelsea. Go on, Ziyech. Ziyech against Ruben Diaz. I think I know I'm going to bank my money on. Go on. Play it. Ziyech, hit it. Yes! Get in there. 1-1. Get in there, boy. Ziyech, I take it all back. Hacking. My guy. 1-1. Let's get another. Yes! Oh my God, no. Hudson-Odoi, why are we always offside? Oh, fuck's sake. I can't tell you how many times I've done this. Got another question from, I don't even know how to say that name. Bruh, are you usually this shit? Well, it's 1-1, mate, so it's not really, we ain't really shit, are we? Plus, you've got Man City, Bayern Munich, and Benfica in your bio, so support one team, mate. Do you know what I mean? I never get that, and if obviously if you support more than one team, like that's your doing. But when people say they support like more than one team, I'm like, how? Like, how can you do that? Go on, Werner. I personally don't understand it. I don't know how you could ever support another team. Like, you have one team and you back them all the way. Like, how can you support another team? I don't even, like, even if I was like when people ask me my second team, I'm like, that is the stupidest question in the world. Like, there's no second team. There is no one even close. Like, people say like AFC Wimbledon or whatever. No one comes close. I don't even have a second team. I'd never think about a second team. I'd never want a second team. Don't ask me about second teams, because I ain't got one. There's one team only. That's the Super Chelsea. Shit!
Super Chelsea.
Chuma! What are you doing? That looked like a pen to me. That no pen. Go on! Marcus Alonso! You fucking idiot. I genuinely... Go on! Callum! Your final fucking pass is shit! Fuck's sake! Your final end product is shit! Get in there! Marcus Alonso runs down the wing for Marcus Alonso runs down the wing for Marcus. Get in there, Chelsea. Thomas Tuchel does it again. Bit of magic by Marcus. He missed that. He missed that chance at the end, and then he fucking scored. Brilliant. 3 points, huge. Third in the table, 67 points. Top 4, pretty much secured. Huge result, boys. Fantastic again. Thomas Tuchel has turned us into what a team. What a team he's turned us into, by the way. Buzzing. We move. Next opponents, please. We go on to who we got next. Arsenal on Wednesday. They always turn up against us, but I can't see us losing that. I cannot see us losing that. Boys, well played. I know you're watching this. Up the Chelsea.